Let's talk obesity. Let's talk obesity. New story. Tyler has that for you from the Post Millennial. We can put that up on the screen as we go along. TikToker blasts small ranch for saying she's above the weight limit to ride their horses. So this TikToker, she has a lot of followers. She has 2 million followers on TikTok. No small feat. That's her in the photo. That's the ranch pictured. Her name is Remy Bader. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. She blasted a small horse ranch in Montauk, that's in Long Island in New York, for telling her she was above the weight limit to ride their horses. And what she did is she put on TikTok a video of the ranch, and she said, "Shout out to Deep Hollow Ranch in Montauk for making me leave because I weigh over 240. That's apparently her weight, as she revealed. The video that she posted has over 1.6 million views. I'm sure it's even beyond that at this point. This is last I checked. And it has a lot of commentators, comments on there harassing the small business. However, you also have people on there, I'm reading from the article still, that noted the potential negative health effects on the horse for carrying these obese riders. So I don't know a lot about horses. That's not my expertise. That's not my specialty. What I do know is what I Googled. And when I saw this, I immediately went and said, okay, is there a risk here? And you imagine that there would be. You know, a horse can only carry so much weight. So what is going on here? And when you Google it, you find out that, yes, in fact, it is a fact that horses can only carry a certain amount of weight. So she was upset. And the question is, what did she expect to happen here, right? What did she expect to happen? She felt bad because the reality is, this is a reality. This is not me being judgmental. She is obese. She is overweight, right? This is a reality. You can look at the photo. This is a fact, okay? That's not good for her. It's not healthy for her. It's up to her. It's her own decision to make in life, how she wants to live her life, of course. But the fact is that she is overweight. And the ranch is not there to protect her feelings. The ranch is not there to make her feel good. Her, me, Tyler, anyone. Not to make us feel good about ourselves, not to give us an ego boost when we show up and say, come on down, do whatever you want with the horses. No, the ranch is there to protect the horses, to make sure that they're being cared for properly, to make sure that they're not in danger. That's their policy, whether it's a man, a woman, whoever shows up, that's their policy. So it's interesting to me that she went on the attack. I immediately thought of my child and I said, well, if I decided that I wanted to take Hartley to an amusement park and Hartley said, I want to go on the roller coaster. And he walked up and there's that little height requirement, you know? Oh, I hated that growing up. I always wanted to go on the big girl rides. Anyway, you walk up to the height requirement. If you don't make it, you can't go on the ride. There's not a negotiation that happens. There's not a shaming of the amusement park that happens. You can't go on the ride because it's unsafe. Why? Because you could, if you're too small, you slip out and you could die. In this case, if you weigh too much, there's a chance that horse could be at risk. If you go further in the article, actually, a couple of people weigh in on it who do know about horses, and this is what happens, this is what they say. The National Riding Stables Horse Rescue, a nonprofit organization, notes advice from Dr. Deb Bennett, PhD, who says total weight of the rider plus tack must not exceed 250 pounds. There's no horse alive of any breed, any build, anywhere that can go more than a few minutes with more weight on its back than this. Then John Cardillo, a conservative commentator, raises this point. You could cause internal injuries to the horse. You can cause spinal injuries to the horse. So this is just a matter of reality, right? What should the ranch have done? What should they have done? Should they have said, you know what, she's going to be upset, so let's endanger the horses? No, of course not. But we live in a world now where people feel like my feelings come first and you must acknowledge them, respect them, and act accordingly. So she posted this and a whole bunch of people shamed the ranch as if they were supposed to make a separate set of rules for her. And we were supposed to pretend that this would have been a safe situation for the horses when the ranch, which knows their horses, isn't out to hurt people's feelings. Believe me, they would have rather had her come on. I'm sure they can charge for these things. I'm sure that they would have rather had her come on and been able to enjoy the experience. If they don't want you to enjoy the experience of riding the horses, they wouldn't have a ranch and offer that opportunity out to people. That's why they exist. So here's the blunt truth. If she wanted to ride that horse, there are two options. She would either have to lose weight and go back and meet the weight requirement. Just a fact. I'm not getting involved in feelings here. This is just a fact. Or she would have to say, okay, I don't meet the weight requirement. I'm comfortable with how I am. This is who I am. I guess I can't engage in this activity, end of story, and not play a victim and not try to harass and not try to make it like they were out to get her. If you like the short clip, you can catch another one here, or you can catch the full episode right here.